Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just going to wait for some people to come into the chat. How's your Monday, you guys? I had a great weekend. I can't even lie. I was fully prepared not to do anything, not to see anyone, but my friend hit me up and we both have been lonely. So, yeah, it was nice to spend the weekend with some people. Hi, Crazy Homebody. I always miss the last part. It's Crazy Homebody Girl. What's your name? What's your name? Let's just call you by your name. Hi, OC. How's y'all's weekend going? Whether or not you celebrate Easter, what have y'all been up to? I want to know all the dates. I want to know all the tales before I get your guys' opinion on some things. India. And is it India or India? Or could it be India? No, it's probably not the last one. But India or India? You need some advice, Lola? Let's get it. Let's see if I can help. I don't know. I don't know. Like the country, I'm not very good at geography. I've never heard of it before. Oh, like India. Oh. Okay. Hi, Betty. Thank you. I mean, I'm fond of it too. Sometimes, when it's working right. Okay. Ooh, advice. Okay, well, I need y'all's advice too. Well, not necessarily advice, but more so I feel like what I intended my channel to be is not what it's becoming. And as people who consume the content, but also like the people who come on Monday Lives, like y'all are the real people, like y'all are like you know. So I want to get your guys' perspective more than anybody else. Hello, Linda. Was your mom mad that year you guys forgot her birthday? How did you make it up to her? Well, here's the thing. Birthdays are a big deal for us, the kids, not necessarily my parents. So my mom wasn't upset. We actually joked about it beforehand, and that's why I recorded, because she was like, ask him what he did. But my mom is honestly so chill, like, And everybody who's like, oh my gosh, you guys are so savage. My mother is the matriarch of the home. Trust me. She be the one. She be the one. Oh, well, we're glad to have you, Evelyn. Hi, Cherise. Hey, Rewo. We're going to get to that. I'm going to answer Lola's thing. So my boyfriend just got his results back from Ancestry DNA. And it's looking like his dad is... Oh, wow. Wow, that's an interesting one. I would say first and foremost, a lot of people, when they're looking for support, it's really just a listening ear. So before you share opinions, unless it's asked for, just listen, allow him to vent, allow him to express whatever emotion comes out of it. That would be number one. Now, in terms of if he actually asks you for like, what's the plan of action here? Ooh, man. That is a doozy. I mean, does he have a great relationship with his parents otherwise? Because then you could like try to remind him that regardless, they have fostered a great home for you. Like, you still have a great relationship. And it's unfortunate that this person isn't your biological father, but they've been that constant in your life. And that's not something to discard just because DNA doesn't prove paternity. Rio said, I'd probably just be there for him and encourage him to be calm no matter what he decides to do. That's honestly the only thing that I could say. Because the reality is it's something that's unchangeable. So I don't think there's any practical thing you could say that would change his feelings about things. So it's just be an ear. Very good advice on the boyfriend and ancestry. Just listen, let him talk. Maybe he can come up with his own direction and you can support him. Yeah. And just that continued support. Just of like whatever it is you plan on doing, as long as it's not like detrimental to his health, both mentally and physically, and anybody else's, just support him. He does have a great relationship with his parents, but he always has some trust issues. Yeah, this is definitely going to enhance that. Oh no, you don't think his dad knows either. So this is a conversation they need to have with the mom. You know what I suggest in a lot of cases? Because in my family, we're going through this right now. I have a cousin who the family is now discovering that the mom was lying about paternity, and everybody knows besides her. And I feel like that is when things can kind of get choppy or whatever, when people are finding out things and they don't let the person know. So I guess the first person I would suggest sharing would be the father, just to like iron things out. Maybe he does know, maybe he had speculation. If talking is hard, I always suggest writing a letter. You can get all your thoughts out without being interrupted. And also, sometimes you can even rethink things as you're writing instead of saying something that you didn't mean to say. Bruh, this is getting complex. His brother and mom just asked him to meet with them and not tell us. Yeah, that's where I'm like, nah. I always feel like secrecy will just make the wound deeper and make it harder to heal over time. Is he in support of like leaving the dad out of it for now, or does he want to tell his dad? Who we coming in hot, y'all? Wow. It's only been 8 minutes. Jeez. Have the call with mom and hear her out first before doing anything. Okay. Okay. My mom always said a lie has short legs. Yeah, we're going through paternity stuff in our family, and like honestly, the secrecy has been making things so much more complicated. So my mom is almost at the point, because my little cousin basically looks at my mom as her mom. My mom is at the point where it's kind of like, well, one, two, three, or four. Who's gonna tell her? Like somebody's got to do something. According to the relative. Wow. Hi, Ramel. 32 people in the chat, 8 likes. It's the getting the likes up for me. Yeah, I mean, Lola, the only real thing we could advise you to do for your boyfriend is to be a listening ear. Whatever they decide to do as a family is what they decide to do. I'm a proponent of leading with honesty, but I understand it is a hard thing to do. So I wouldn't blame anyone for not being forthright right out of the gate. I personally would suggest not holding on to that for too long. That's all that I would say. Ramel, you're gonna have to scroll up to see what the topic is. Yeah, we're just helping Lola out with some advice on how to support her boyfriend right now. He's going through some things. His parents appear to be Black, but he is 30% Parisian and 28% Turkish. I always had suspicions myself, but I'll just be an ear like you all suggested. Yeah, hey Fedora. Yeah, be an ear. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt. In a lot of cases, honestly, like somebody was saying before, just let him process. He might just need that. And in hearing himself say it with a person who is an unbiased party, he might come to his own realization of what he wants to do, and that's his truth, that's his journey. You let him do what he has to do to heal. Yeah, that's all I got. That is all I got. You guys, you know who I've been thinking about lately? Elijah. I really miss Elijah. Haven't heard from him in a long time. I hope he's okay. That's the only thing about YouTube that I kind of like don't like. You guys are like, you're people, but you're almost intangible to me. So like when I don't hear from somebody, or when someone comes with um like I remember Anastasia was talking about her child who got the transplant. Like if I don't hear from Anastasia again, I'll never know like how it went. And even right now, like Elijah, I'm just wondering like, how's Elijah? Like I know he's in New York, and now like sometimes he was going through stuff. Like I wonder how he's doing. I miss him. I miss him. But that's a testament that I love y'all. Used to have DMs? I must not have been on the platform yet. Yeah, they need to bring that back. I need to be in contact with y'all. I need to know what's good. I need to know what's good. Okay, so since we're on the topic of YouTube, I feel like when I started this channel, literally, it was just a video diary, right? And so I started back in 2011. And listen, when people say you got to do it because you love it, I was doing it because I loved it. I was getting no money until the pandemic from 2011. So I had videos where I would just talk to the camera. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what I was talking about. I just would look at the camera and talk. That's why I'm so comfortable doing this. I would put up singing covers. I would do vlogs and whatever. And a lot of you guys know when I started the whole review thing, it wasn't because I wanted to be like some kind of journalist. It wasn't because I wanted to be an interviewer. I didn't want to be like an aficionado on anything. Literally, I didn't want to bother my friends with the little screen recordings of the shows that I'm watching and then my voice notes. So I just took it to YouTube, kind of transitioning like my thoughts and feelings on these shows onto a platform that I was already using kind of as a video diary. Now, as we're growing, and I'm thankful for the growth, I like, honestly, I'm blessed beyond measure when it comes to the whole YouTube thing. Like I know things could be exponentially better. I know people want me to do my hair, wear makeup. They want me to do a lot of things to grow faster. I'm okay with the pace that I'm growing at. I'm okay with always showing up authentically me. And I like that sometimes people are like, literally, I feel like I'm on the phone with, like on FaceTime with my friend. Like that's the vibe I want it to have, because that was my intention of the channel. Those who vibe with me. Those who don't, they don't. I never really worried about them. But now that the channel is growing, there's a lot more opinions. There's a lot more faces. There's a lot more traction. I'm wondering if I should kind of change my structure and make it more like somebody who is speaking from a place of authority on certain things that they talk about, or if I should keep the way that it's been going right now. A question I had for y'all is that question, but then also, what is my channel to you guys? Like, am I missing what my channel is being perceived as? Or yeah, that's... Be you, Queenie. Thank you, JC. I think I found you from one of your reviews. Yeah, most people did. Most people did. Oh, thank you guys. I love you too. Hey, Jamie, what's good? I haven't posted in like 2 months, but that's because life has been a lot, but I will be back soon. Yeah, honestly, like YouTube takes so much energy. People do not understand. And that's a lot of the reason why I just kind of like showing up as me, because if I have the mentality of I have to come proper, I'm not going to do it. I tell you right now, y'all are not going to see me ever again. You might see me here and there, but like with the consistency that I have, like, nah, it's not going to happen. People are really People really always have something to say. Like, babes, click off. You know what I mean? Like, okay, thank you, Linda. Do you? What concerns you about the direction you're going? Nothing. Nothing concerns me. I just want to know that there's some cohesion between what I intend this channel to be and what you guys perceive this channel to be. Yes, do you, girl? I had to tell myself everything happens when it oh, I should look at the chat somewhere else because I can't keep up. Okay. I had to tell myself that everything happens when it's supposed to because God has a timeline. We just live in it. This is true. I love this structure. It's like kicking it with a homegirl. Okay. Please keep doing you, girl. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I like how the vibe is currently. Exactly. Be you. A general review channel. Okay. So yeah, some people now just see my channel as a review channel, and that's fine. I can keep doing that. But like some people who were here before the reviews are like, where are your vlogs? Or why don't you sing anymore? Or why don't you do makeup anymore? And it's because I don't know what this channel is anymore. Like I don't know what it is. The channel to me is 30% reviews and 70% community lives for me. I'm here for people, but I still like the reviews. Okay. It's like talking to a friend. Oh, love your feedback and interaction with your audiences. Okay. I'm a mom, so I don't get out. So I feel like we're chilling and talking. And that's what a lot of people say. And I really like that aspect of this channel. I don't like, not that there's anything wrong with other channels, but like, even this, so it's the smallest thing, but it makes me feel disconnected when people talk to the camera like this. Like they'll have a monitor on the side and they're looking at themselves rather than looking at y'all. And I feel like that's the difference. Like I look into this camera, but I really feel like y'all are here with me and we're just kikiing. But if that's not what the majority is perceiving on this channel, then I want to cater to like what's really going on. I love the way you run your channel. I come here for a taste of reality of certain shows, and I like how casual you are. Okay. I'd like to see a mix of the reviews plus your video diaries and me. I know. Everybody wants a singing reroll. Whichever is most doable for you. They're all doable. But I just want to make sure that you guys are still like here, not be like, oh, she switched up. I'm off it now. Oh, that would break my heart. I found you from one of your reviews a few weeks ago. Oh, well, hello, Ronza. Welcome to the family. Hello, Queenie. Love your authenticity. Do what's best for you. I found you from your Love Island commentaries and loved how level-headed you were. You're intelligent and entertaining. Oh, I'm so awkward with compliments. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Okay. These lives feel like conversations with friends. That's my intention. The fact that you're able to have an audience that is so diverse in age, like we really be in the chat, 23 years old, kicking it with 60-year-olds. That is so true. That is so true. Then it seems like you should do it the way you want to and let the chips fall where they may. Okay. Love your channel and your vibe. Thank you, Crafty. You'd like to see my vlogs. So that's another thing too. I've been thinking maybe keep this channel as just reviews now. Whew, that means I'd have to start from scratch. And then do like my other This Is the Life of You lane on another channel. So that would be when I do like performances, when I want to do covers, when I do the vlogs, when I go on these trips, you know, like I'm going to Philly soon. Do I post that here? Do I keep it to myself? Do I just do Instagram? Like, I don't know. You're being authentic self and so candid. I try. But then also too, because like my peers are strictly, and that's another, we're going through a lot of emotions right now, you guys. I didn't come here to be a reviewer. I literally came to share the things that go on in my head onto YouTube. And to me, when people are like, wow, so your analysis when break, I'm like, that's not what I'm doing. It's honestly not what I'm doing. For me, when I think of analysis, I think of like a frame by frame breaking down of like um physical cues, nonverbal communication, like really like breaking it down. For me, literally what you see me say on here are the things that I'm saying in my group chats, are the things that I'm saying in my head. So I'm like, should I take it more seriously in being a review channel or keep it the way it is? I forgot how I found your channel, but I ain't leaving. I will support you no matter what direction you go in. Thank you, Ramel. I enjoy seeing your Taste of Reality videos because I never really knew you in that light. This is true. This is true. However, I miss the other videos, even just the ones with your friends. Let your channel just be you. Okay. I came across you when you were doing reviews of Married at First Sight Australia. Then I started watching Mavs, liked your views as it felt they were well thought out and fair. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm falling so behind. Okay, let me read fast. Yeah, I love the channel. I want it to grow so much, but it's going to be bittersweet. If you get to 100K subs, it's going to feel so different. Yeah, that's the thing. I love where we are. I feel like right now we're in a sweet spot. And you know, like right now, like you guys can even open up to me about, you know, here I have advice, or hey, I'm dating someone new, or I've been feeling lonely, or when we have our imposter syndrome conversations, like we can do that because it's still a tight-knit community. And so I wonder, is that stifling me? Like, I don't know how to explain what I just said. Will that eventually stifle me and that like this is my peak because I'm afraid of growth? Or should I really lean into the business aspect of YouTube and try to make this platform like more structured so people, you guys know what I'm saying. I found you through your Love Island reviews and really liked how down to earth you were. Then I watched your story times, lives, and got to see more of your personality and love the authenticity. Okay. See, D'Souza, you say you can do it all, but the key about YouTube, honestly, is a niche. And I think some people are able to diversify, some people are not. I don't know whether they need to be different channels, though, but I don't know. I hear you. Second channel is probably best for algorithm. Exactly, Crafty. It's more so an algorithm thing. If you separate the two, I'm going to subscribe to the other channel without a doubt. Okay. But I can't watch all the dating shows. I'm more interested in your opinions on different topics and situations. Okay. A lot of people feel that way too. Like they've been asking me to like diversify, which I would love to. But every time that I kind of try to a little bit, it doesn't translate. It doesn't translate. You can't hide from your gifts, and reviewing is one of them. Okay, Daisy. Please remember that you're allowed to change back to what works for you. If you're not vibing with something, I, for one, will be here. By the way, I'm a fellow Zimba. Hey, what's good? Are you a Shona or Ndebele? Because that'll prove if we are really sisters. I watch your reviews for shows I don't even watch. Liver channel, I'm off sick today, so happy to be able to watch your live. Has actually brought me some relief. I'm glad, Molly. I'm glad. How was your Easter? I didn't do much. Yeah, so like I said in the last live, I've been feeling very lonely. And in me telling y'all about it, I actually was able to open up to my friends in my real life about it. And so my other friend also shared that she was also feeling lonely. And so we spent the weekend together. I think you are refreshing and different in a good way. Reviews are good, but sharing how you are feeling taps into how I am. Okay. So it's not just a show. It actually turns into like a community for everyone, which is the sense that I'm getting from you guys. You watch dating shows vicariously through me. Do you see YouTube as being a full-time job or can you, that you can maintain long-term? I feel like if you lean into business, then it'll get more in that direction. I mean, already it is my full-time job. It pays for all of my bills. I don't have anything on the side, literally. This is my entire revenue. So I'm already there. I just I feel like because it started as personal, when I say certain things and they're kind of perceived as, how could you be so biased? Or why do you show up like this or whatever? I'm taking it personal because the intention of my YouTube was to be personal. It wasn't meant to be some kind of welcome back to the real. And on the real, we're gonna, well, even them, they've gotten real emotional. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't meant to be something structured. It was literally just meant to be, this is what's in my head. And I'm just putting it on the internet. If you know what I mean. Please don't get in your head. We love the way you are. I know it's a sad thing. Child, is it? That would explain a lot. That would explain a lot if it is. Fedora, I know. The Patreon, I know. I know. I know. Oh, gosh. But it is your channel. Do you? Okay. I found you through Love Island reviews, but love your take on life. Okay. 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 So okay. Okay. They're really canceled now. Who canceled? What canceled? What happened? Yeah, I'm starting to feel like we're part of your tribe. Be okay with your growth and don't let it feel like don't let the feel of fear, probably fear. Don't let the fear of failure creep. Oh, you mean the realist? This is true. This is true. Thank you, Miss Dee Dee. The Yeah, I'm not surprised either. It was feeling, I don't know. It was, did y'all see? Ooh, maybe this is what we should talk. I don't know. I'll bring it up and then we'll see if it turns into a topic. Did y'all see the video of, y'all know the case that's going around about the black guy who was with the influencer girl and him, and people were conflicted on whether or not they wanted to support him because he was saying very disparaging things about black women on the internet, right? And so I was watching the reel and I felt like the way Lonnie spoke was not the way the Lonnie of the years in the past would have spoken. But since they're getting canceled, I think like now she's okay with dropping the filter. I wonder if you guys feel the same. And I feel the same. I feel the same. Yeah, it's a curious case, man. It's a curious case. It is a curious case. I mean, here I'm the thing for I'm for justice when justice needs to be served. And I feel like the life that somebody lives to an extent doesn't mean they are undeserving of justice. So I still think that the woman needs to pay for the crime. All I know is I probably wouldn't be up in the streets marching like I would in the past. But like, when it's a crime against other people, like, do I now say, oh, well, they're not black, so I'm not gonna No, justice is justice. A human being's life was taken. I feel like everybody should advocate for justice. Like, I was so confused why Lonnie was like, oh, since then the conversation is all over the place. What's new? What did she say? So Lonnie was basically like, my condolences to the family, but he said very negative things about black women. So, it is what it is. And I just felt like that was so, I don't want to make a comment about her in general, but it's like, as human beings, we almost want to validate someone's humanity. And I feel like a life was taken. Justice needs to be served. Like, a life was taken. How? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I personally, like I said, I wouldn't be, on the front lines for him because he didn't care for us when he was alive. But is that now to say you can't advocate for justice? Like, that's so weird to me. Oh, Ramel, what did you say? I missed it. I've been through a lot of, oh, okay. Yes, yes. Oh, hey, Monique. I didn't even see you come in. Hey, Monique. What do you, will you, whoa. Will you think you would ever do the membership thing? I understand it, but to me, it impacts how subscribers are viewed. So I have been toying with the idea. For me, it's just really hard because I don't want to make it seem like I'm this person who needs to have a gate for like exclusivity or whatever. And I honestly don't think that I'm at a stage where like, I don't know, like what is premium content for Eulene's life? Like I'm already so forthright with everything. My only thing is some of the things that I want to be forthright with, I don't necessarily want on the World Wide Web where it's so easily accessible. So that would be why I would do memberships. More so Patreon. I feel like there's a little more leeway with Patreon because then I could do proper vlogs with actual music and we could do like, we could watch movies together and not have copyright strikes. Like we could do like legit stuff as a community. But then again, like I don't want to charge my people for supporting me. Like you guys already help pay for my bills. Like I don't need extra money from y'all. Like to me, it's weird. But I know a lot of people have told me to get out of my head and just do it. And I feel like later, maybe later. So yeah, that's where my head is. That's where my head is at with that. I'm honestly pissed the reel got canceled, but God got them 100%. Like to be honest, who is still watching The View or The Talk? This is true. That's a heartless comment. Not judging the person, not judging the person, but the comment is heartless. Yeah, I felt like the comment was a little insensitive. I felt like it would have been better if she said, personally, considering what's surrounding the conversation, I want to remove myself from the conversation. However, my condolences to the family and I hope justice is served. I felt like it could have been left there, you know? But I was like, how are you going to say my condolences? But he was saying bad things about Black women, so it is what it is. Damn. He was Black and was saying negative things about Black women. Wonder what happened in his life that he felt he needed to go negative. Honestly, Linda, it happens so much. So much. And I think Black women as a whole are tired of it, especially because when people are in distress, oftentimes, let me speak for the Black community. Oftentimes, it's Black women who stand up first and Black women who enact change first. So it's like, if you knew this was going to be your ending, would he have said those things about Black women? Most likely not, because he would have had to have the Black women who tend to be at the forefront of these conversations to advocate for him. So yeah, it's life. If I'm being honest, sometimes how I feel about the situation depends on how the people involved would care about me. I hear that. And honestly, it's a valid feeling to have. I just felt like in that moment, with the platform that they have, maybe that wasn't the thing for Lonnie to say in that way. That was my thing. Queenie, I've been in always get attacked on YouTube because of having my own opinion. Like I can make a screenshot book, but people don't know how to scroll and move forward if you disagree. Yeah. And I've been getting a lot of that lately. Or I've been getting, you guys know, like if I am in a bonnet, I'm not going to take it off. I'm sitting here and I'm doing the video. I do not care. And it's not because I don't care, but it's because literally if I'm in the moment of my feelings and my emotions and my thoughts, like I just want to sit down and I want to do it. And I know that I'm coming and I'm talking to my homies. So when people like, how can she show up like that? You can close the video. There are over 17,000 people here. You leaving does not bother me. Like now if 5,000 people were collectively like, ooh girl, then I'd be like, okay, hold on. Maybe we need to change things up a bit, you know? But yeah, I definitely join a membership when you're ready. I've seen channels with 3K subscribers with them. Oh, really? Okay. You're kind of motivating me. I want to make sure that I have enough content that is diverse and consistent before I do that. So I'm definitely not doing it. I just want to make sure that it is the right decision and it'll be worthwhile for everybody involved. If I was rich, I would join people's channels right now. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Put $2. I should put it real low. I think that will make me feel better. You should do Patreon. I don't know if you would be able to pay a lot, but I think but you should look out for your best interest. Okay. Jeting was getting so annoying though. She got so much more annoying after she got her dark meat. Mercy. You'll have your audience in Patreon. Just don't leave out the 60-year-olds. Daisy, we will never forget about you, okay? Never, never, ever. Is the ultimate goal to get more subscribers or to make more money on YouTube? What's your end goal? I don't have an end goal. And that's why I was asking you guys, what do you guys see this channel as? Because I don't have an end. I just show up. Like, even the fact that this is what I do full time now still boggles my mind, because for 10 years, I was doing it for free. I just did it because I loved it. I've been doing this for free. That's all. Black women are sitting this one out. Yeah, they are. Who passed? Somebody that we don't know, but it's really become a really public case. So we were just airing it out a little bit. That's not the main thing of this conversation. We're more so talking about, what is this channel? You guys are helping me through my imposter syndrome. Really, if we're being honest, that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to work through my imposter syndrome. Yeah. Keep the bonnet. Period. I just have concerns regarding sharing my bank info. I would like an option of sending a USPS money order to a PO box. I feel you on that. Literally, whenever I see like something where it's like free trial, but you gotta sign up. Sign up for what? Just give me the free trial. Let me see if I even want it. Like, I don't know if I trust you per se. But with Patreon so far, I mean, I haven't been overcharged. Like I do That Chick Angel's Patreon and Kev on Stage's Patreon. And what they say they're going to charge you is what they charge you. They don't charge you no more. They don't charge you no less. And when you want to cancel, it's not a hard thing to cancel either. You be wearing your bonnets with me? You should do a poll in the chat. I need to see how many of us are because you were telling you to do your hair. Sometimes you'll see the comments. If it really does hurt my feelings, I will delete it because I'm emotional. But you can see the comments. Like, people will tell me, well, maybe if you put a comb in your hair, your audience would grow. And I'm just like, maybe you should mind your business. Hi, Booked and Busy. I do not care how you look, if your hair is up, down, or that you even had hair. If I watched and didn't like your opinion, such as life, differences educate us. Period, Linda. Yes. I use old Visa gift card first. Ooh, there you go. You could use a Visa gift card. Because for me, when I have my the apps that are only available in the States, which is stupid, I use my States card. It's an online card, and it only has as much money as you put on it. And that's how I can have memberships in the States, living in Canada. Listen, I'm TV girl. I will do whatever it takes to watch what I want to watch, okay? HBO Max, I got it. The only time you should have an end goal is when you're sliding into a new one and the channel no longer serves you. I hear that. You're talented, Queenie. You should monetize your business. But it's monetized already. I don't know. It's so hard. I have imposter syndrome, guys. It's so hard for me. So, so, so hard for me. And I think too, like, I think that's where people kind of lose themselves when this thing that was started off as community, because I wouldn't be where I was if it wasn't for loyal people, honestly. Like, it's people who come and they're like, girl, I found you for this, but it didn't even matter. I'm still here and I'm rocking with you. It doesn't matter what you're doing, I'm here. Those are the people who make this business thrive. So I don't ever want to get too much on the business side where I forget about y'all. I forget about the pioneers of this whole thing. Y'all are the reason why this works the way that it does. I wouldn't be in this apartment if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be able to make my own money if it wasn't for you guys. So I don't want to get too focused on increasing revenue that I forget about the people who got me to where I am. And I know this is crazy because it's like, I'm not even like super big. I'm not even super big yet, but I want to keep this mentality at any stage that I get to. That is my hope. Who's an imposter? Me. I'm the imposter. What's my favorite show to review now? That I'm currently reviewing? I guess it would be Ready to Love, because we get to kiki together, we get to drink wine, we get to say whatever mess we want to say, nobody cares. Like, yeah. The community aspect of it. Why am I calling myself an imposter? Because that's imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is like when you feel like you cannot do certain things based off of your belief of being incapable of doing them. And I know that I am capable of doing these things. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here doing it. But that's what imposter syndrome is. Like, it really skews your perception of self. And I'm aware of it. I acknowledge it. It's just that how do I work past it is what I'm struggling with. I was over here in your look. It just feels so real. It just feels so real. You're naturally stunning. Why? But it feels so comfortable. It feels so comfortable. I'm most definitely not done up to the nines when I'm watching YouTube. Right? Right. What am I trying to achieve? Honestly, nothing. There's nothing we're trying to achieve at the moment. I just wanted to make sure that I, as the content creator, and y'all as the content consumers, are on the same page. It's just a family check-in, basically. You're scared of what though? Like, Patreon solidifies the community aspect because, like you said, we get to watch things together, have deeper conversations, maybe even be on Zoom together. Yeah. You're right. Imposter syndrome is when people don't know the value of themselves. Okay, Mo, come for my throat. Why don't you? Mo. Remember, see, when the channel gets too big, I can't do these kind of things. Remember when we were talking about your girl denying entry? Baby, that happened to me. Child, when I immediately thought of Mo, I was like, where's she at? I need to tell her. I need to tell her because this has never happened to me before. Moving on. It is your hair, like it is uniquely you. You're right. Main topic in therapy currently, really, Ramel. Yeah, imposter syndrome is bitch. It sucks. I need a new season of Maps AU now. Honestly, UK is coming in August, and I'm just like, oh, that's so far away. Do you like real crime stories? It's a big thing now, and I love it. I'm too squeamish for stuff like that. Literally, currently, right now, this door is open, this door is open, that door is open, my bathroom door is open, and my bedroom door is open because I always have a fear that somebody's gonna break in my house, and I need the quickest access out of this apartment. Like, and that's with no crime watching whatsoever. I'm just a paranoid person like that. So if I was to watch those things, I would be ruined. I would be ruined. I want MTV's a challenge. I want MTV's a challenge to do an Exes season again or Bloodlines season. Ooh, yeah, Bloodlines. I feel like right now they're like so interested in introducing new people, and it's like, oh, change the dynamic, man. Come on. I feel you though. But you are capable Embrace it. Thank you, Daisy. I found your channel due to Ready to Love, but I stay here because I really like listening to you talk. I love your voice and your diction is awesome. Thank you. I was made fun of a lot when I was younger, but look at me now. That positive energy of yours is gonna get you what you want. I believe it, so you believe it too. You're good. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I love having a glass of wine with you in your community, right? It's just so fun. You have an ability to connect with people because you're sincere. Sky's the limit. Entry of what, Fedora? I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm currently talking about dating therapy. Lord knows I'm not desperate, but I'm waiting. Ugh. And the waiting is so ghetto, Romel. It is so ghetto. Literally, I was talking to a guy today, and he was like, yeah, like dating is just overrated. And he's not like trying to look for anything serious. And I was like, okay, well, I am. So sorry. And he's like, so you don't want friends? No, I don't want friends. I have friends. And to me, at this point in my life, I'm not just trying to accumulate friends like you used to when you were younger. I want genuine people in my community, in my circle, who I can count on, who I can rely on, who lift me up and who I can lift up as well. Like, it ain't no racking up numbers kind of thing. And with that, I'm also now looking for companionship. And I'm like, I can't be wasting my time with people who have the perception that dating is overrated. I think dating is overrated in terms of like, I think a lot of people have put too much damn pressure on it now. And it's like, it does not have to be this hard. We don't have to be playing games. Like, lean into your feelings. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. And if it does work out, look at you. Look at how amazing it is and what you could have missed out on. Anyways, we're not talking about dating. Oh. How cold is it where I am today? Let's see. Right now it's currently 7 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for y'all in the States. Let me see if I can change it. See, but if I change it, I'm going to forget to change it back. Then I'm going to be confused. 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Booked and busy, you're not feeling it's okay. He's already been excommunicated. Don't worry about it. Guys want to call girlfriends so they can have easy access. Oh, Miss Dee, let me tell you about another person as soon as I catch up on these comments. See, Temptation Island, I'm kind of falling off. I don't know. It's not giving what it used to get. It was snowing? Oh, no. Yeah, PKNCRM, what's your name? I like to have people's names. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even know how to address you with those letters. What's your name? But yes, it is kind of chilly, but it's nighttime, so it's kind of a given. Coffee house crime? I don't even know what that is. See, you guys see that for me, but you're trying to give me nightmares. It's snowing. No, Fedora. No. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Tomorrow's what, Tuesday? It 100% chance. Good God. I believe I was born in the wrong era. Guys nowadays are a whole something. Since then, honestly, like, and it sucks too. I always tell my mom, you set me up because they have a marriage that I would want. Like, my mom and my dad are best friends. Oh, if we are ever clowning either one of them in the chat, don't talk about my husband like that. Don't talk about my wife like that. Like, they're like just goals, literally goals. And I'm just like, you don't find this today. And if you do, it is so rare. So rare. Oh, Byron Bass. Okay. I'm always down for a new show. I love it. You communicated him like what? Communicated him like in the European days. Yeah, I mean, listen, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. It's really snowing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My parents have been married for, I think this year will be either 34 or 35. I know in the pandemic, 33 happened. I just don't remember if that was the first year of pandemic or the second year. But yeah, they've been married over 30 years. Your mom was so sweet when your dad forgot your mom's birthday. Like, that's just how we are, honestly. We're such a lighthearted, like, I don't know if you were here the day when I talked about my mom. Don't do it, Elaine. Don't do it. 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 All I'm going to say to keep myself from crying is that I love that woman so much. No, 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 no. I love that woman so, so, so much. And I love the family she's created. I'm going to leave it there. That's it. Mo, you forget. Mo. It's not that I forgot my mom's birthday, Dee Dee. It's just life happened, okay? I know her birthday. It's August 19th. We just forgot the one time. I'm going to go back into the lines then. Bumble, wish me luck. Oh, good luck, Sensen. Okay, so let me tell you. I forgot. Let me tell you. So I was recently talking to this guy. Actually, are we still talking? I don't know. So to me, when I saw him, I was like, oh, you fine or whatever. So I swiped and he hadn't matched yet. So I was like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. But then he matched maybe like the next day. And so we started talking and he was kind of like, what are you looking for? And I was like, well, I'm like taking dating seriously. And for him, he's looking for something casual. Cool. Everybody keeps telling me, Elaine, you need to date casually. Elaine, you need to stop looking for a serious relationship right now. Elaine, you need a roster, blah, blah, blah. It's not in my nature. However, I'm trying to get with the times. So I told him I'm open to trying it. Cool. We're talking a little bit more. I mentioned that this weekend I had plans. He assumed it was with somebody else. Why did this man catch feelings? So I thought you wanted something casual. And so he's like, well, I mean, I didn't think you'd be hanging out with somebody else already. And I was like, I'm not, but that shouldn't be any of your concern because you said casual. How did casual turn into exclusive, you guys? So now he wants us to casually date exclusively. I almost forgot to explain to you what he sees casual dating as. He sees casual dating as all the fixings of a relationship without the title. What? So you want everything of a relationship without the title. You want it to be casual but exclusive. It's not making sense to me. It's not making sense to me. and then when we dived deeper into it, I'm so sorry to hear that, Romel. My condolences. I love that you and your siblings are still close. I love that. So when I really like dove deeper, he had asked me like 10 questions. He wrote a list down and was like, here's a question, here's a question, here's a question. And the last one was, why do you want to try casual dating? And I said, I don't want to. And he's like, no, but you said you want to give it a try. And I said, there's a difference between wanting to try and just doing it because getting with the times. I'm a relationship girl. I want to love on somebody's son. I want to be monogamous. I want to be building towards something. Why this man said, me too. I'm just tired of being hurt. So if that's the case, just say that. Just say that instead of coming and presenting like you want something that isn't really what you want. Because that's the problem that we have with other people as well, who say they want a relationship, but then present as a whatless human being and do everything but nurturing a relationship. And then now you have somebody who says they want casual, but now they're getting all attached and they're getting in their feelings. And it's like, but baby boo, you're the one who came to me with casual. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is not my ministry. Not my portion. But hey, give me my title, period. Exactly, Daisy, exactly. Most dudes who say that be catching feelings, people these days don't know what the F they want. And my thing is, like, I would rather... See, I guess it's because I'm a very introspective person. I'm able to look within myself. And a lot of people can't do that. And I'm okay with saying, I'm putting my heart on the line. If it gets hurt, that's life. But I don't ever want to have it be so guarded that I miss out on a good thing. So if it's rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection, that's fine, because I know one day what's meant for me will be for me, right? Whereas these people want to front and they want to put up a facade. And I'm just like, be who you are. For your pride. Just be who you are. It ain't got to be all that. It ain't got to be all that. You know? Yeah. Thank you, Mo. Only time I came for your throat when you didn't want to be fetishized, and I want us to drop that term. Wait, what? Nothing wrong with a white boy admiring your complexion, in my humble, honest opinion. Listen. Oh, were you the one who called me a pick-me? Oh, Mo, see, now we're going to fight. Oh, now we're going to fight. I don't want that. If that's cool with y'all, that's cool with y'all. I would like somebody to see me as more than my complexion. And at first, when somebody comes out, I have this problem, not even just with white men. I have this problem with guys who come up to me and it's like, wow, you're so sexy, or you're so beautiful. Oh my God, da-da-da. And the over exaggeration of my physical characteristics makes me uncomfortable. It's not even a white thing, just fetishizing the fact that I'm black. It's anybody looking at me as just a sexual being before they take the time to get to know me. But now I know that was you, Mo. Now we're going to fight. I'm kidding. I love you. Yes, I want a relationship that turns into marriage. I'm very different from most guys my age in their 20s, because because most are all about sex, etc., which people can do them, no judging, but I don't have time. I feel you. It's about to be a girl fight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so listen, I have no problem with somebody appreciating my complexion. It's just oftentimes when I'm talking to these people, that's it. Wow, you're so beautiful. Wow, your skin is so dark. Look at you, you're so chocolatey. And I'm just like, none of those things have anything to literally do with me. I had a friend who, she hated being called beautiful, which it's a deeper issue, but I understood her sentiment. She's like, there's nothing I could do about my looks. My face was the face I was given. There's nothing I can do about it. I'd rather somebody like acknowledge my personality or my accolades or my compassion, my charisma, my humor, like those kinds of things. And when it gets stuck on the physical, I think it's because of her that I now have this mentality. I start to be like, you ain't serious. Yes, Dee, there's a difference between admiration and obsession, for sure. OMG, I got into a whole conversation with someone because I said I don't see myself marrying someone who isn't black, it used to be, which I used to be into other races, and I dated my own race before, but after, I'll wait for the rest. Ding, ding, ding. I agree, but this is a deep discussion, and I hope we can all respectfully have differences of opinion. Oh yeah, no, we do. I have no problem with anybody who's cool with that. I was just saying, for me, I wanted to specify that it wasn't a white specific thing. It's a thing in general. I don't like being sexualized out of the gate. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay, that wasn't you, Mo. Okay, we're good. We're good then. We're good. Like, y'all, the girlies were calling me a pick me. I was like, damn. Sheesh. Um, what was I reading? I was reading something. Same here. It's heartbreaking. Some people, even within our ethnicity, have color issues. Yeah. I also get where you're coming from. Well, yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from. My thing is like, with dating today, ooh, okay, so we had a great, ooh, okay. This is what I want to talk to you guys about. So when I was at my friend's house, she's married, she has 3 kids. Oh, such a beautiful family. Me and the husband were talking, and basically he was giving a perspective that I think is so insightful, not because it is new, but because I rarely hear men talk about themselves in this way. So he was basically saying a lot of the times when like men buck up sometimes in relationships or like even in the dating stage, they have like the inner child within them that's operating from a place of fear, and they cannot acknowledge that, oh, this isn't me. This is somebody who's scared of whatever, abandonment, insecurity, heartbreak, whatever it could be, right? And so you really could dub the inner child with ego if you want to, but I know the word ego is triggering for a lot of people. And so he was saying, if more men could acknowledge that sometimes when they're speaking like from being like frustrated, or they make assumptions of their girlfriend, or they don't want to have this commitment in relationships, maybe they should take a second to think, is this me talking, or is this my inner child talking who's afraid of being left by this person who I generally want around me, right? And even sometimes us as the other person, we often forget that sometimes you need to nurture that inner child in your partner and let that child know it's okay, so that the adult can also get the vision that it's okay, right? And it makes me think of the person who I was talking to a couple months ago, and how his thing was he wants to build, he wants to build, he wants to build. Now, I have my own notion that he wasn't going to be attracted to me in general anyways, but there's a whole plethora of reasons why I believe that. But we're going to focus on the building part. I never put the pressure on him to do that. But I think as a lot of men, since they grow up with this, like, a man has to be a provider, and that's the role of a man, the role. Whereas a woman could be a nurturer, she could also be the provider. She could be the matriarch of the family. She could, like, there's so many different roles a woman can fall into, whereas the man, for most traditional marriages, it's just provider, right? And so they have this chip on their shoulder that wasn't put there by us, or let me say by me, but that little inner child was like operating from a place of fear that's like, if I don't measure up, I'm going to be seen as worthless. I'm not going to have a position in this relationship, so therefore I'm going to get left. And I was like, wow, I need more men to talk like you. That's how you know you're married. That's how you know you are in a healthy marriage, because these single boys don't be talking like this, and if they did, they probably wouldn't be single. He be talking. He be talking. I'm a reformed pick me, booked and busy. Oh man. Oh man. Love you, Queenie. You'll make the best decision for you, and thank you for thinking of your community. I'll be wherever you are. Night night, everyone. Good night, Daisy. Nice having you. Right, Nakura? Like he was spitting. I just need some other parallels of men to reference dark skin. I'm sick of the chocolate mocha, coffee. Pick something new. I'm tired. Yes, I know, Alexis, you do not like my chocolate references. I literally just see chocolate as beautiful, but we'll work on it. We'll call them, if it's a woman, I'll call her a mahogany mama. Or maybe we'll pick something else completely. Um, People don't believe our childhood plays a part in our dating journey. Oh, and you are delusional if you don't think so. Delusional. Yeah. Sounds great, nurturing and all that. However, it still requires vulnerability and a spirit of willingness of the men to receive it. Definitely. And I think too, like the acknowledgement and the receiving are two components, because even when we were having this conversation, I was trying to ask him, okay, so as a person who isn't requesting this pressure that you feel like is on you, how do I affirm within you that even if I do not fall into that sole provider role, I'm still wanted here. I still have value here. And he was open in saying a lot of men it's hard for them to accept. It is really hard for them to accept. So yeah. 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 Marriage is hard and I'm not ready to do the work. Melanated master, period. I love that. Melanated masterpiece. Society has conditioned men to get a trophy wife once they buck up, amongst many other things. That's why they objectify women and use the feminine energy to stroke their egos. Whew. There's also men they claim they are not attracted to. There's also men who claim they're not attracted to successful women. Ugh. And you know what? Like, I don't even think it's a lack of attraction. I think they genuinely see it as a threat. Because think about it. If I am able to run my own household emotionally, physically, while physically being present and financially stable enough not to need a man, a lot of men will have imposter syndrome. A lot of men will feel out of place. A lot of men will not know how to handle that. Like, where do I fit in? Where do I whatever? And I just feel like there's nothing wrong with that feeling. It's okay to have that feeling. Open up and talk about it. And you'll probably learn that in a lot of cases, the thing that you are putting pressures on yourself about are not coming from your partner. They're either coming from your childhood, they're coming from societal pressures, they're coming from your skewed perspective of what a union is supposed to look like, where this person just wants to love on you. And all they want back is for you to love on them. That's it. Yes, they label it a lack of attraction when it's in fact intimidation. Whew. And people used to stay telling me, Elaine, you're intimidating, Elaine, you're intimidating. I'm sorry. Is that supposed to change me? Because never that. I need somebody who's able to come to me. And even if that's how you feel, say it. Just say it. Yo, sometimes seeing how put together you are, which I'm not, but somehow I present that way. It's a little bit scary. Okay, let's get into that. Let's talk about it. But for them to make their assumptions and to go about their business the way that, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So back to old casual, exclusive, but a relationship, and not really guy. I'd be lying to y'all if I said I'm not sticking around to see what happens. I just want to see where it goes. Because I'm trying to date more. I'm trying to put myself out there more. And I know that people are well-intentioned when they tell me not to get fixated on people. But to me, honestly, fixation doesn't bother me. Like, even if it doesn't work out, I'm never like disheveled. I'm never heartbroken, like beyond repair. I'm just like, okay, it didn't work out. Next, you know? But I want to try dating more. I want to try dating people who I probably wouldn't have chosen for myself. I want to challenge myself, put myself out there. I want to learn how to flirt because what is that? Don't don't know how to do it. I want to acknowledge when people are interested in me because a lot of people say, "Oh, Elaine, so and so liked you. Who, where, when, how?" No, you're lying. That's not true. And sometimes it is true. I'm so ignorant when it comes to navigating romance. So I'm trying something new. I just wish there was a light that could go off the top of single people's heads and say, yes, I'm also looking for something serious. Not guaranteed, but at least you know the intentions are clear. That's it. Just because we say we're looking for something serious does not mean we're diving into a serious relationship, but we're exploring if it's even possible. And at least we know we're here for the same purpose. And then if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Find somebody new. Plenty of fish in the sea, like y'all say. Done with men who play games, period. Unfortunately, having your life together as a woman attracts swindlers. Whew. It's hard in these streets. You ain't never lied, Dee Dee. Queenie, I always was told I was intimidating or I had... Everybody calls me picky. Everybody calls me picky. I have too many standards and boundaries, and I'm going to be like most people who take, and I'm not going to be like most people who take anything, period. Give an example of how you flirt. Oh, Kathy, please, no. I don't. That's how I flirt is, oh, it's so juvenile. Oh, I'm so embarrassed of even sharing this. You know, like the... You know, like the kids in grade school where they say like, oh, if he's picking on you, he likes you. That's me. I know, it's very juvenile. It is very, very juvenile. But I'm like self-deprecating jokes and sarcasm and psh, you don't really like me. Stop it. Stop. In my mind, I'm like, oh, they get that this is me overcompensating. They don't. They think what I'm saying is real. And then I sabotage myself. And I'm aware of it. And that's the problem. I'm very introspective. It's the plan of action where I fail. That's where things go left for me. But however, if I know there are no stakes at risk, I can flirt no problem. I'll flirt with strangers. If I'm out at a club, if I'm at a bar, if I'm at an event or whatever, oh, that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. I'm like, oh, not you coming up close to me smelling all good or whatever. Don't leave without giving me your number. That would be a crime. Like, just, you came over here to say hi to me, right? Oh, you came for the view? Well, how do you like it? Like, I can do it with strangers. I can do it with people who I don't care for. But if I actually like you, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, gosh. Once you ain't eyes wide shut, like Aisha with Don... Listen, God forbid. Never that, never that, never that, never that, never that. I joke too much, so men think I'm flirting with them when I'm just having a laugh. That happens to me too. Flirting can be so uncomfortable because you don't know where their mind is going until they respond. Then sometimes it's like, whoa, what you think is about to happen ain't about to happen. Yeah, exactly. I've always heard that too, Queenie. Let them be intimidated by boo, period. You got to work out the kinks now. I know, Kathy. Kathy, I need to be, and this is why I'm trying to put myself out there, even if it's casual or whatever. I'm trying to get more comfortable with men in a romantic sense where I'm not intimidated by them. That's the funny part about the, oh, Yelena's intimidating thing. I'm intimidated by a lot of men. And it's not because of their accolades or anything, their status or whatever. It's just the feelings consume me. I don't know what to do. I lash out. I'm sarcastic. I crack jokes. Like it's just, it all crumbles. It all crumbles. I unfortunately met my partner at 18 and he was 26. And he was 26, still together. I was dating all the wrong boys. Crush on this guy who was very different to what I thought I wanted. You'll find your perfect someone. And I'm sure I will. The ones who smell good are my weakness. Listen, hygiene doesn't turn out at all. This might sound weird, but I think I want to start a support group for women who are also navigating the dating game. Married friends don't seem to get it. That is not weird at all. Start it immediately. I am subscribing. What's the fee? What are the membership fees? I will pay it today because I'm tired. I'm tired. Hi, my name is Ramel and I don't know how to flirt and I have no game. Hi, Ramel. But honestly, I've always been myself, and it attracted someone. This is true. This is true. There's somebody out there for you. Men be surprised when you can make them laugh, and honestly, that's the best way to flirt to me. Okay, Domo, I'm a go with that, and they're gonna be like, why? But knowing me, I'm going to think that we're comfortable and I'm going to make a joke that's probably going to hit below the belt. And it was not going to be my intention. It's just, that's me. Like, I come from a family where, like, laughter is our communication, but it's normally laughing at the expense of others. But listen, if people tell me, why are you always cracking a joke? Domo told me that's how you flirt. Domo said you need to make them laugh. And then that's how you get them. That came from Domo, not me. We're in trouble. No, Kathy. No, we need somebody to lead the charge. Do you believe in the 16 personalities? If you do, which one are you? I've never done it. Maybe I'll do it and I'll come back to y'all next week. I believe in anything that makes you look deeper within yourself. Never put anyone on a pedestal. Just go out there and enjoy yourself. The perfect one for you will appreciate you raw. It's not even a pedestal thing. When I say intimidated, it's not because I don't feel like I can measure up. It's like, so even I always have to use the last guy and I don't want to, but he's my most recent point of reference. Just sitting beside him, I could not function. I couldn't breathe properly. I was sweating. I was just looking straight at the TV. I was like, don't even look to your left, girl. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or you're going to be a hot mess. Like, I wasn't afraid of him. It's just like, I just be like, what are these feelings? What are these emotions? What is my body doing? It's betraying me. That's what I mean by intimidated. Men say they face rejection all the time, but they learn to continue asking. I feel like we should just leave the asking to them. No, that's not how I feel. I'm a proponent for women shooting their shot. The only fear that I have of shooting my shot is misreading the line, the signs. Yeah. If you ever watch Real Talk with Yanni on YouTube, she has this late bloomer video. It may be a good watch. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my watch. Can you link it here? And then I'll have a moderator pin it, because I know YouTube doesn't like when you put links and stuff in there, but yeah. Yes, keep me posted, Sen. I just smile, say hi, then it's their move. You're already doing more than me. You perfect what you practice, good or not good. This is very true. Very true. Thinking of Natalie and Shane, right? I feel like, honestly, I'm Natalie. I feel like I would be like that. It's a problem. Like, I remember I would keep telling the guy, Like he would say something about like the future or whatever. I was like, oh, well, if I'm still here. And I didn't even mean it as like, I plan on leaving. I literally was like, he's probably gonna get sick of me and he's gonna realize that I'm an imposter and it's gonna be over. Well, he didn't like that. And he told me, he was like, why do you joke like that? And I was like, I don't know. I need help. It's a problem. It's a problem. I went from pick me to picky. Bruh. Oh, talk about it. Ways to flirt per my YouTube video webinars. We need them. Yes, that's my family too. We're always laughing, and people tell us we're too goofy. But to be honest, I love laughing. Right? That's just how we are. Oh my goodness. What cologne is that? I need to spray my pillow. That's what you tell them? That's what you tell them? See, here's how you can see if you're trying to be a little bit cheeky or whatever. What cologne is that? What am I waking up to it? See, but would I ever say that in person? No, never. Because then you probably think that I'm a lot more forward than I really am. And trust me, I'm not that forward. That's no. I have so much heat and smoke for my future wife because it's taking two. Oh, Romel, seriously, the way I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, where the hell were you? You kept me in the ghetto. You kept me in the ghetto. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm going to post 2 links that I think were super helpful and interesting. The videos are long but informative, especially the church girl one. Oh, thank you, Domo. You see, doing the Lord's work. Ah, yeah. Look at you giving us tips. Hey, if it works out, it came from me. If it didn't, I don't know what you're talking about. I've heard if I'm still here, if I heard if I'm still here, I would assume suicide. It would become an intervention so fast. Well, he didn't take it that way, but I could see how I could see how that would happen. I could see how that would happen. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you could be giving us some flirting examples for us to try out. You think? No, I don't think so. 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 But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, in a lot of ways, I don't feel like I'm even ready for marriage and anything, even though it's a goal that I plan on working towards. Let me not say goal. It's like one of the stepping stones of where I want my life to go that I'm planning on working towards. But I don't know how to articulate that in a way that doesn't scare people away, but also lets them know that I'm not one to be played with. If you are here to waste my time, take your time elsewhere. I will not be using it up. So yeah, I'm in the ghetto. Ra-ta-ta-ta. You're thinking about it too much. You're a Sag. I know. I know, Carmen. I know. Flirting comes natural to you. Flirting is just talking with a smile and eye contact. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not at a loss of options. I'm just saying, I know that, like, I need to be flirty, especially when I've already caught the person's attention and, like, we're talking, or maybe, like, we're like, in person and whatever. I know I need to, like, turn up the charm. It's just that's where my mind malfunctions. My mind is like, what are you doing? It would be like, okay, telling me he's cute or telling me he smells good or whatever. And I'll be like, you got a big head, right? Like, why? Why do I do that? Why do I do that? I remember in high school, oh, I had a crush on this boy, this little white boy. Well, he wasn't really little. He was super tall, actually. And he was friends with all of my friends that I went to school with, like my guy friends. So, of course, like, we would be in each other's vicinity all the time. So one day we were all walking to the convenience store, like, during a break or whatever. And whatever he was saying, I was laughing because, girl, He could tell me the sky is blue, and I thought it was hilarious. So then when he asked me, why do you always laugh when I talk to you? Why my stupid ass say, because you're funny looking? Why would I say that? Why would I say that? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, it has been a problem from childhood. It has been a problem for a long time. Okay? A long time. Okay, yeah, post it in the comments, Domo. Yeah, YouTube be tripping. That's what I said. I need help. I need help, y'all. I just like it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I can flirt when I don't have feelings for the person, but as soon as like my heart is involved, my mind be like, don't you dare give in. Don't you dare. I had a thing on the white boy sophomore year. Why was this boy 6'5" in the 10th grade? This kid was huge, but his whole family is really tough. Listen, this is how in good I was positioned so well. His mother worked at this. Am I telling too much? I don't care. His mother worked at the school. I was cool with her. His siblings were in the vicinity. I was cool with them. One day his dad came to the school. That was my bestie. I positioned myself so well, physically, verbally crap the bed. Yep. Verbally crap the bed. Because not for nothing, that is exactly how Sages flirt. Y'all want to play, huh? Damn. So what are we going to do about it? As a defense mechanism, you didn't want him to know that you like... Yeah, exactly, I didn't. It's nervousness that causes malfunction. I've certainly been there. Child, it's ghetto. It's ghetto. It's ghetto. Oh, man. So I just love the idea of things, but the reality and actuality of things, absolutely not. This is so true. They want to run. It's hilarious. Yet y'all want the romance and the love. Okay. Now I feel like you're attacking me. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh man. So how do we move forward? That's the real question. Oh God. So you were cool with everybody. Then you told him he was funny looking. I know. But here's the thing. That didn't even take my chances. That didn't even take my chances. The boy was still, one day, maybe in Patreon, I'll show you this kid and I'll show you like our graduation. There's a picture my aunt took. Literally, you'll see like family members on the sidelines, like, you know, and he was hugging me, or no, somebody else was hugging me, and the way that he was looking at me, you would think we loved each other. It was so bad. It didn't take my chances, but it didn't help. It didn't help. Yes, tell the Pisces about themselves. I'm tired of being attacked. Somebody else be under the fire. Pisces and Sagittarius are similar in the fact that y'all are low-key ruled by the same planet. Pisces also want to move oblivious low-key, but y'all are crazy. LMAO. She said y'all crazy. She didn't say we was crazy. And if we are, don't say it. But she said y'all crazy. Dang, you both, D? I'm so sorry. Is he married now? Have you looked him up on IG? Oh yeah, we're still homies. Yeah, he's married. He's married. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah. It's just funny. I'm such a funny person. I'm just like, there's all these things in life that I want, and then I get in my own way, and then I'd be confused why certain things didn't work out, and I'm like, you're the reason. Why are you looking at anybody else? Look in the mirror, babes. Look in the mirror. It's absolutely you. Not y'all using Domo up for all her knowledge. Domo, do you have a channel? Do you have a channel? Because these people are running you dry. Okay, they need to consume the content. Don't give it for free. Don't use my lines, booked and busy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I have the biggest crush on my coworker, and another coworker of mine said so loud, "Do you like this person?" Oh, that is so. Oh, all I could do was look at the boy in his eyes and say, "No." I'm so sorry. Oh, they set you up, babe. Oh, they set you up. I know I'm trying, but I don't have an astral channel. Just like talking about it. Listen, start it. Clearly, you can see there's a need. there's enough people here trying to figure things out. No, booked and busy. He wasn't married at the time. He's married now. He's married now. The reason why I didn't want to go into it is because no, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't know who be watching this. I don't know who be reporting. So I'm just not gonna say it. But he was single the entire time. He was single. Tell me why my coworker who set me up is in her 40s with kids and married. Because they like to see us squirm. My mentor, oh my gosh, be putting me in the most compromising situations. Like, they love to see us squirm. It's painful when they get married. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. I look at him now and I'm like, the woman who I am today, I don't even think the relationship would work, to be honest with you. Also, the fact that I'm just so like a get up and go kind of person, I think he's more of a person of structure, of which I have none. So it wouldn't have worked out in the long run anyways. Oh, yeah, they set you up, Alexis. I'm so sorry. Oh, they set you up. Damn. Well, I had a situation in university. This was my first year. I liked this guy. And my first year schedule, I don't even know why they allowed it to be so lax for me, but I only had classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had absolutely nothing. So I would always hang around him just, to be in the vicinity or whatever. I'm sure after a while, like, he caught on that I had feelings for him. So he would like joke around with me, or he would like touch my arm, touch my shoulder. Like, there was one time where, some people were driving for an event and I was one of the drivers, and he was sitting directly behind me, and he would like play with my hair, I'm sure he was doing it on purpose, right? Tell me why this man, once I got like over it, I kind of was just like, I don't think there's anything that I'm going to do about it. And honestly, I don't think he feels the same way. So eventually it just faded for me. He comes up to me and he says, if I had come to you correct, would you give me a chance? So you knew. And you watched me struggle. I looked that man in the face and I said, no, I wouldn't have given you a chance. Even though I absolutely would have. But I just didn't like the fact that he was playing me. I was like, oh, see, we don't do that over here. By Ramel. Men be knowing. He knew. I was like, so you got me out here embarrassing myself. And I'm like, if he, as the receiver, could see it, I wonder how many people noticed. Oh, guys, the embarrassment. At least it only lasted like a semester. And then I think I only liked, like, genuinely liked one other guy in university. But for the most part, I was like, yeah, I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm out of here. No, seriously, guys, we need to get to a point where we don't end up talking about my dating life. Every live, guys, every live. My dating life, every live. This is getting sad. This is getting sad. Me and my crush, I think we meshed so well because we used to bully each other. See? It's the juvenile crush thing. Put me on live, I'll talk about mine. But Alexis, you're the one who said you didn't want to show your face. You're comfortable showing your face now? Change your profile picture. I want to see what you really look like. Yo, Domo's really reading everybody for filth, eh? Man. Oh, man. You can call in? No, I want to see your face. I want to see your face. You're living for my fan? Thank you. Let me tell y'all, see, even this is related to a boy. I didn't get it from a boy, but I got it for him. So that when I pull it out, he could be like, yo, that's from my culture. It is? I had no idea. What a coincidence. She's a simp. Don't worry, I'm okay with it. Honestly, Queenie, we be going through similar experiences out here. We really do. We really do. Hi, Lakeisha. Lakeisha, this conversation has been all over the place. I don't know. But Lakeisha, okay. So we have somebody married in the chat. Well, there's other people who are married too. I'm just going to ask Lakeisha because Lakeisha's like my big sister on here. Lakeisha, how do we get married? What do we got to do, girl? What do we got to do? The girls are tired. The streets are cold and dry and destitute, and we don't want to be here no more. We don't want to be here no more. See, I told you guys I can cry on demand. We don't want to be here no more. It's just so exhausting. And all I would like in life is to no longer be a streetwalker. I don't want it. I don't want it, y'all. It's ghetto. I was a whole fort. Oh, 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 oh God. Oh God. There's no hope. There's no hope. You were 40? That means I have to wait 15 years. I'm not doing it. I refuse. It's not happening. No. 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 40? Just. Good God. Marriage isn't for everyone. This is. Yes, they are tears, Danielle. Marriage isn't for everyone. This is true. Oh. Oh. Whew. 40. I'm glad you found your person. I'm gonna let you know right now, if I hit 32, I'm gonna just accept being the rich, fun auntie. That's hoping I'm even rich. I've already got the auntie and the funds, so let's pray for the funds. Um, 1 in 4. What are you guys talking about? What's the 1 in 4? 1 in 4 black women gets married in a lifetime. Whoo, mercy. Praying for the one. Yes, I'm online, Erica. How you doing, baby? I was 20 when I was proposed to the first time, but I was too young. Honestly, you probably were. I feel that. That's another issue that I've been having too. I'm like, now that I'm older and like dating has become so hard, I wish I could go back to when people were like so forthright with like interest and stuff. Because I didn't appreciate what I had, child. Cause now 30 is looking at me. 30 is looking at me and I got nothing to give her. I got nothing. I belong in a series. Honestly, acting used to be like one of my, anything in entertainment. So I used to dance, I sing, as you guys know. I love to act. That's why I was doing background acting a lot in Toronto. I did auditions for commercials and stuff. I would love that. I would love to get some training and actually do some acting. That'd be dope. Yeah. I found a person completely by accident and I already was settled in my free single life. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta be free and single. Let me manifest this for the next couple weeks, months, years. And maybe I'll accidentally find the love of my life too. 40, yo, you ain't gonna see my future husband and say, all my life I had to fight. Listen, he got me out here fighting for my life. A TV series, a web series, you're a talent. I'm really just a goof, but thank you for the vote of confidence. I love it. I actually was proposed to, though, twice, and they just weren't the right men. Wow. I mean, I've been, the closest I've been to, I guess, to a proposal is where, like, whenever I go back home, the moms would be like, they'll call you like Makoti, which means a bride. And they're like, oh, Makoti, you know, my son, he's very good. He works in blah, blah, blah. And he's this age. He looks like this, whatever. I'm like, hold on. Hey. I would need to see your son before I, accept this bridal proposal. But no, I ain't never been proposed to for real like that. Well. Look at y'all, proposals. Not the arranged marriages. Yo, they were ready. I was like, that's not what I meant by I want to find the love of my life. I would like to vet him out myself. But thank you. You're giving me hope. At least they look at me as a worthy daughter-in-law. Yo, that's a great compliment if you ask me. If I'm trying to be a daughter-in-law. Someone tried to set me up this weekend and the guy was not it. I was like, oh no, what was wrong with him, Erica? It is Erica, right? Because I've been saying Erica and I'm like, maybe you forgot what their name is. Let's see. Is it Erica? This is going to be embarrassing if it's not. It's going to be 30 and still single. Take it easy on yourself and enjoy your freedom now when you still can. That's what my mom says too. My mom, honestly, I thank God for my parents because they're not those African parents who are like, hey, time is ticking. My mom has never, ever pressured me. The only thing that my dad asks for is when I am ready to get married, he does want the dowry thing. It's a cultural thing for him. But, yeah, they've never like pressured me, so I've never felt the pressure. It's just in me, I really want companionship. And that's not even to say like marriage per se. I would love to be married. Right now, more so, I want that companionship. Like there's only so much your friends can give you. I'm ready for romance. You're still waiting for one Sensen? That's okay. We're gonna be right beside each other. Waiting. We need to do a hot girl summer live stream. Yes. One was in the music industry. Um, and the other proposed after like four. Woo! What is this? Love is blind? And when men are ready, they are ready. I wish for marriage for sure, but never to rush into it. 1000%. Kind of slow. Yes, Erica. Okay, yes. Whew. You have to remember you're not an intellectual or spiritual match. Would just be dead weight. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, the whole when a man is ready thing, he is ready. It's true. And that's why I don't like when guys do the whole beat around the bush thing. I'm like, honestly, I'm okay with you looking at me in the eye and say, I don't want this. That is all right. Don't keep me here waiting. Don't do that. Sometimes I feel like it's the readiness, and sometimes it might just be the girl. It might just be the person. I want somebody to look at me and be like, this is it. Could you imagine? That's all I want. That's all I want. Somebody look at me and say, this is it. Then at 27, that guy I was crazy about and dated for 2 years, ready to marry, found out he cheated while away at college. Even though he ended it, he didn't tell me himself, and I had to, oh, damn. Wait, so he ended it, so he probably, ended it out of guilt. Wicked. Oh my gosh, where are these hiccups coming from? It's normal to long for companionship. I love my solitude, but I often break down when the loneliness hits a bit hard. Yeah, and that's where I'm at right now. That is where I'm at right now. I'm like, I'm cool, like doing my own thing. I do like soak up the whole single life, being young, wild, and free, and whatever. But it does hit me sometimes. I'm like, to know that you have this person who like you love beyond measure, it's reciprocated, and y'all just like create memories together, and you're with each other through the hard times, you experience the great times, like that to me is what I want. And I feel like it gets emphasized more so, not because I'm older, because I've always wanted companionship, but the more isolated I get. Like I felt it a lot when I moved to Toronto, but I feel it a lot now that I live in Montreal. Like a lot. Yeah. That's me exactly. Let me know what I'm working with and let me decide. Period. He ended it with the girl he was cheating with. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, so let me read it again. Then at 27, the guy I was crazy about and dated for 2 years, ready to marry, found out he cheated while away at college, even though he ended it with the girl. He didn't tell me himself. Well, you know what? Now you got a boo thing who adores you, so boom. Wow, why do men be like this? Why do people be like this? Just people. Like I don't even understand, like my heart can't even fathom cheating. I never want things to get to such a state where I can't come to the person and say, yo, babe, we got issues and we need to resolve them. How are we going to do it? Girl, can we go on blind dates together in Montreal? I don't know where to start outside of dating apps. If I knew how to set it up for Dora, because we were supposed to meet months ago. If I knew how to set it up, girl, we would link up and get it cracking. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah, no, when the world opens up, we need to link up, Fedora. And Vanessa, too, because Vanessa lives in Montreal as well. Somebody else lives in Montreal, too. I forget her name. It needs to be done. He felt because he ended it with her and we were happy together that I should be. He did a lot to try and win me back, and I wanted to go back, but I just couldn't be worried about it. Period. Ugh, can't stand people who do that. But I told you the truth. Okay, but you lied to begin with. Like, trust has been broken. In the words of Demetrius, trust has been broken. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Vanessa lives here too. Um, I'd be third and fifth and seventh wheeling everywhere I go with my friends and their lovers. I don't even mind that because at least my friends' partners are cognizant of me and I never feel like ostracized. But it would be nice if, like, I could even suggest, hey, y'all, let's go on a couples retreat. And I actually have a person in mind that I'm thinking of. But no, it's not the case. Yes, let's all go for brunch on a terrace. Yes, let's do it. See, the problem is, Fedora, we have to get in contact with you by email. That's the issue. How about you get an Instagram or something? Cause we can't be emailing you on the road. You know, you need to be more easily accessible. I'm not coming for you, but I am low key, sort of, kind of. In my 30s, I had a ball. Now with my hubby, he was straightforward, honest, complimentary, just knew what he wanted. I love that. I don't want your number. I'm joking. Yeah, your number works fine, I guess. Yeah. Well, I have to see what Vanessa's up to. See, yes, Lakeisha, it's when the men know what they want, is when they move with intention. I'm glad it all worked out for you. And that's it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with taking your time. Like, for me, that's the mentality that I had before. I genuinely was not ready to take on my potential emotions being hurt, tampered with, and all that stuff. And also being responsible for someone else's feelings, being cognizant of, someone's whereabouts and all that stuff. Like, that was just something I did not want to deal with at all. So I didn't entertain dating. That's not how a lot of people function, I'm realizing. They will know damn well they're emotionally unavailable, financially unstable, mentally ill, and still want to take up your time. You don't want to work on yourself first? Okay. A little bit of a weirdo. Did you just call him a weirdo? Hey, Sunny. Hey, Sunny Days. You know what, Lakeisha? He's your weirdo. And that's all we want in life. That's all we want in life. Oh, man. First off, where you at for brunch activities? I would like to come. Are you in Canada, Domo? I didn't know because, baby, you can link up too. You can look up too. I'll be screening the next live chat to see if Vanessa is there and let her know we got plans, period. Yes. Because I will probably forget. I did the same, Queenie. Been single for 2 years and I'm excited to be out there this summer. Exactly. For me, my kickoff of my hot girl summer is starting in Philly. God willing, I'm able to go. I'm going to embody a whole new woman. Not a whole new woman, but like, a more out there woman romantically. And the hope is if I can do it in a foreign land, maybe I could bring it back home with me and practice. Because I have nothing to lose in Philly. I'm literally never going to see y'all ever again, But like in Montreal, there's a potential that I could run into somebody again. So yeah, and I experienced that in Toronto. I would meet somebody, and then once you follow them on Instagram, you see you got 15 mutual friends. I said, what? Oh no, I don't like this. Small world. Small world. Men never want to work on themselves. LMAO, that barely be the case. They heal through other women. LMAO, we see it all the time. At least as of late, I feel like there's more of an understanding that we are all damaged and maybe they should find a way to fix it. Now, the follow through, weak, but the acknowledgement is a good step. It's a good step. Oh, you're not in Canada? But if you're on the East Coast at some point, I'd be happy to hang. East Coast. Yeah, I'll be in Philly. I was in Atlanta in October. What else is on the East Coast? I want to go to Miami. Is Miami still the East Coast? I don't know. I'm not really good at geography like that, y'all. What state are you in? Well, I will hop into it. Come on over, Lakeisha. Come on over. Yes, I'm about to be a flirt in the U.S. I'm about to be a flirt. And honestly, it's not that hard because in America, I'm at least desirable. In Canada, they don't want us. They don't. And if they do, it's just for fun. It ain't for nothing serious. And it might be like that in the States too. But at least they'll let you know they're interested and you don't have to do the guesswork. Where are you going to be in Philly? I want to go to the Roots picnic. Let me see where it is located. The Man Center. I don't know what area that is. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Okay, I don't know how to read y'all's maps, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to read y'all's maps. It's in Philly, okay? It's close to the zoo. Everyone should make it their goal to be okay mentally and have their stuff in order before meeting anyone. Yup. You're going to be able to ghost some situationships if they go wrong, period. Me on my hot girl sheet ended up with me being tied down with a crazy. Damn. I could come to Philly, haha. New York, New Jersey is my area for now anyway. I plan on moving down south. Miami is the East Coast, just the southern coast. Okay. Yes, it's in June, Lakeisha, like the 4th and the 5th. So true. I remember feeling overwhelmed with the attention I was getting in the States, while Toronto men will look at you, but won't say a peep. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Zay has been the best representation of Black men trying to heal, though. I can certainly give him that. You know, at least he was even able to open up about having trauma, let alone admit that it's within him. A lot of people, they really think that they are the bee's knees. Ain't nothing wrong with them. We all got issues, babe. We all got issues. Are you going to vlog in Philly? I would like to. I vlogged in Atlanta too. Probably shouldn't have said that because now you're going to be expecting the vlog, hey? Well. Oh, yeah. How did you feel about the slap, or did you already talk about it? Now, mind you, you might not agree with my opinion. However, yes, I did talk about it on the podcast. I don't know if this video has a link in the description, but on my Instagram, it'll link you to the podcast. It'll be the most recent episode. The girls are away right now. That's why we haven't been putting out an episode. But yeah, we spoke about the slap. It's 10 o'clock. That's my time, y'all. It has been great. It has been fun. It has been fun. Oh, not y'all still saying your hellos when I'm trying to say goodbye. Well, now that the shows are dying down, I definitely can go back to the lives on Mondays. Um, Honestly, if you guys really do want to vlog for me, I could do the birthday vlog. I could do Atlanta. I have footage for both. Yeah. Oh, you needed this? That's great. I needed it too. I was bored out of my mind. Have a good night, sunny days. Have a good night, everybody. It's always a pleasure. And we'll see you guys. Um, what shows are you watching for sure? Um, Okay, so I watched Temptation Island and I was gonna put up the video today, but honestly, I couldn't even finish it. But I'll put it up tomorrow and I'll put the courtship up tomorrow. Wednesday is Married at First Sight. Friday is Ready to Love. And at the moment, that is all that I'm reviewing. I'm watching a hell of a lot of shows, but that's all that I'm currently reviewing. But yeah. All right, y'all. Good night. Oh, what time do the lives usually start? Typically 8 p.m. Eastern. That seems to be the time that works for most people whenever I do a poll or something like that. All right, be blessed. Bye.